I'm losing control and I have a panic attack. Well, stay tuned. We're going to tackle this problem coming up. Hey, thanks for tuning in. My name is Isaac and this is Motivation Inspired. If you're checking this channel out for the very first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Next to it's a notification bell. You want to click on that so you can have up-to-date videos and being left out on any videos that I post each and every time. Now, I got an opportunity for you and I'm so excited to share that, of course, you know Motivation Inspired is an actual business. Down below, there's a link. There's an actual app that I have. I want you to click on it, follow the prompts. If you're interested to be part of my journey, go ahead and click on that. All right, now today we're going to be diving in on let's not panic and we should be okay? Let's not go into a panic mode, guys. Here's the thing. I got 3 points. I'm going to share this with you. It's going to be rather quickly here. You want to stay all the way through here if you're having some issues, okay? All right, step number 1. Let's take no action. What do you mean by that, Isaac? I mean, don't take any action. Here's the thing. I've had panic modes in the past, okay? The situation will never fix itself. Why? Because we're running into the area with response, right? So it's very tempting to take action. The reason why I say don't take any action is because our mind is clouded. We can't really think. We're not focusing. And therefore, we need to calm down and catch our breath. Okay? Also, we also need to wait and see what everything unfolds. Okay? Because we can't just jump into it unless, and I say this with the unless, you have a perfectly legitimate reason why you need to be on panic mode, because you need to take action, okay? That's only if it's necessary. Only if it's necessary, okay? The next thing you want to do is talk to somebody you trust. Do you trust somebody? I'm sure you trust somebody in your circle. Kind of let them know exactly what's happening, okay? Don't just tell them half the truth. Tell them every single thing. Be completely honest with them. Let them know, hey, you know what? XYZ is happening. This is what happened, and I am in this panic mode. What can I do? Do not leave any details as to what you need to do to resolve this problem, especially if you trust somebody who that's in your circle, okay? So be completely honest. Be right up front. Don't hide anything, and let them know exactly what needs to happen, okay? Now, the next thing you need to do is list your options. Here's the reason why. Because if you list your options, you know exactly where you are headed, right? Everybody gets in panic mode, okay? And I learned this in the past, to take no action, okay? So that's what you have to understand. Take no action, okay? The other thing is, let me share something with you real quick on 1 John chapter 3. And it's on the NIV version. I like this version because it actually kind of talks to you and tell you exactly what's going on, especially with your heart, right? Here it goes. This is how we know that we belong to the truth, okay? So if you belong to the truth, and that's a relationship with God himself, okay? Then you know how to set your heart in the presence and rest in it, okay? So what do we do? And that's a great question. Never condemn your heart. Here's what he says in verse 20. If your hearts condemn us, then we know that God is greater than our hearts, okay? And he knows everything. That's a good thing. God knows everything. God knows your heart. God knows what you are, what's happening here. Then he also says, dear friends, if our hearts do not condemn us, this is the cool part. Because we kept his commands and we're doing what we're supposed to do in the eyes of God, and we're having that intimate relationship with him. and we do what pleases him. That's what he says. You know, why are you worried? Why are you panicking? What's going on? What's the real reason as to why you're panicking, right? And he says this in verse 23. And this is his command, to believe in his name, the Son, Jesus Christ, to love one another as he commanded us. Okay, so he's telling us that we should love one another. You know, not panic, not to hate that person or anything like that, because God calls us to love one another. Okay, verse 24 talks about the one who keeps God's command lives in him, and he in them. And that is how we know that he lives in us. We know it by the Spirit he gave us. So here's the bottom line. Never condemn your heart. Because you know what? Here's what happens when you condemn your heart. You kind of doubt yourself, and then you are in this panic mode frenzy, okay? It happens, okay? It happened to me. I always constantly have to recognize what that brings to me, okay? There's no need to be fear or bring fear to yourself, okay? Like I said, let everything unpack itself. Taking no action means a whole lot. Thanks for watching Motivation Inspired. Let's not get into this panic mode anymore. Hopefully this actually helped you out. Also, make sure you like, you share, tell people about this video. Also, if you want an opportunity to be part of my company, get down there. That link is going to be under the description. Make sure you join me on my journey on the other side. We'll see you on the next video.